What's going on, guys? Romer the Romer here. In this video I'm going to talk about mentorship, why it's important, and how do you get a mentor. Okay?
Look, grind hard, well done, sir, and welcome to the freaking Well Show.
Wearing these glasses because I'm about to go over some books that my mentors sent me right here. And I don't actually wear glasses, but I feel like they make me look smarter. So, I'm just kidding. These are my mom's glasses. She left them here. I'm gonna stop being a weirdo. Take those off. Anyway, yeah, so mentorship wasn't really ever my goal, I guess. I never really sought out mentors. Yeah, I never really sought out mentors, but when mentors came who showed interest in me, I definitely hooked onto that energy and took advantage of them willing to be my mentor. I'll just put it that way. I never asked anyone to be my mentor, even though I kind of did force mentorship in some very subtle, sneaky ways, which I'll get into. But yeah. So in this video, I'm going to go over what mentorship's done for me, why everybody, in my opinion, needs a mentor, and yeah, how to get one, how to go out there and get after it with purpose. That's a big part of life, is not just letting shit happen to you. It's about going out, hustling, and making things happen, and taking advantage of them when they do come across. When the opportunity comes across from you hustling so much. So you're going out, you're doing all this, you're making all this noise, and boom, those opportunities arise and you grab them. That's much better than sitting at home, your legs crossed, waiting for something to come across and then grabbing it. You gotta go out there and make it happen, okay? So these two mentors of mine, actually these are all from one guy. This one down here is also a book from the guy that sent me these, but I got it in a pallet of books that me and my team were going through. So I saw it and I was like, oh, that's not being sold on Amazon. It's not even profitable on Amazon. The E-Myth, great book. But I met both these guys at book selling conferences. So I would go to these conferences, and the first conference I went to, 20 of those people in that room, they could have been mentors to me. You can learn from everybody. But when I first started out, I didn't know what a library sale was. I didn't. I barely knew what scanning books was. I paid $200 to go to this conference because I knew it would accelerate my learning process that much. So I sat down next to Caleb Roth, and he knew me because I harassed him on Facebook with multiple questions over the course of several months before then. So as soon as I walked in, he saw my face, and he was like, oh God, this kid's here. He says he wasn't like that, but I swear, if I got 20 messages from one kid asked like who had a canoe on his car, like that was like my profile picture or something at the time. It was like me, I don't know, like a lot was going on Facebook at the time. I was homeless, living in my car. So if I saw a kid like that, I would definitely be like, what the hell is the kid doing? Go sit over there, dude, don't sit next to me. Caleb let me sit right next to him, and I wouldn't say he became my mentor immediately, but after I paid to go to his events 3 times, and proved myself and like really brought value to the table, that's when he became a mentor to me, and more than just answering questions, you know, just like very surface level. Like, we're good friends now. So my advice there would be to bring value, and more importantly, do what your mentors say. Don't tell them what you did, show them what you did, which is the power of social media. They'll see what you do if you post every day like me. The other mentor, social media was influenced that one too. This guy's a little bit more private. He's a guy that sent me all these books. I don't want to say his name just because people are weird. They go find. I can't even tag people on Instagram anymore. I tag people on Instagram like a family member or a close friend or something, and especially if it's a pretty girl, they get a bunch of my weird followers. Well, not all my followers are weird, but certainly a lot of them are weird. A lot of you guys are weird. They go follow them, and you know, it's not always the best. So I'm keeping this mentor private. But me and him, we didn't really talk that much. I met him at one event and was genuinely really interested in what he had to say. So people like good listeners. I'm not always a good listener, but when I'm really interested in something, and when we're all really interested in something, we're great listeners. So when you're interested, and of course we're all interested in making money, and if you believe that someone can make you money and you're asking them about their business model in a way that makes them feel comfortable, it's going to be very good energy. And if you guys click, that's an opportunity for mentorship there. So he wasn't my mentor immediately, but I think his wife actually consumed my content on Instagram, and you know how it goes. You know, they're laying next to each other in bed or whatever, and you hear my voice, hey guys, we're over the road, blah, 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 doing all that, and then boom, on his mind more often. And ambition, you know, ambition's contagious, and ambition is admirable, and you know, he saw that in me. So they both wrote me letters, and I mean, this is just awesome. You know, it's great having, it's like having a father for a different part of your life. Like I had a great father, but my father doesn't know how to sell books. He doesn't really know how to make a lot of money in business. So it's nice having these father figures in my life. They both sent me handwritten letters on different occasions. So the other mentor, like Caleb's my other mentor, he wrote one here with the cookies he sent me. I showed you guys earlier on social media, but check this out. Caleb sent me that. But I would say add value in as many ways as possible, and just always talk to people like an equal. That goes for people above and below you, whatever your ego, when I say ego, whatever, you know, that part of you that always tries to make it like a competition or always tries to separate you from people, whenever that part of you is like, oh, they're above me or they're below me, cut that shit out and just focus on the things you guys have in common and just bring value to the table. And bringing value to the table doesn't mean you have to bring value in the field of business that you're trying to learn, because a lot of times you're not going to be able to. Me and Caleb, fortunately enough, we're able to we've done lots of business together. We go back and forth being able to do business together because we have slightly different audiences and we're in different geographical locations and we have different brains, so we have different ideas. So we've been able to work business out that way. But even other mentors of mine, like Rakin, I can bring value to him by teaching him how to salsa dance, Rakin Profit. He's been picking that up pretty fast. So you can bring value to mentors in different ways. So get creative with it, okay? And this is like a very niche field, selling books. You guys could go pursue the same mentors I have. And if you do, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Don't come after my mentors. But, you know, go out and network at these events. Go to turn the page events is what they're called. But eventually I'll be having my own events. Go to these events, meet people. Anybody can be, you know, you can learn from anybody, but it's really nice to have someone who's already been through what you're going through or been through similar circumstances, so you can learn from them rather than having to really take gut punches all the time. Because in business, you're going to take gut punches. From mentors, you can learn. They'll say, hey, look, I tried this, don't do it. Or I saw someone else do this and it didn't work out, don't do it. And if you find someone you trust, find someone smarter than you, find someone that intimidates you a little bit, and it will pay off, guys. Peace out. Much love. Like, comment, subscribe. Do what you got to do. Catch you in the next video, guys.
Violating health codes, dope sells like the charge do, but selling's all about potential. And money speaks, then I'm the main act.